We built ourselves a steam locomotive recently that I really want to use. So today, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna take that steam locomotive, we're gonna get inside, and we're gonna travel down the line all the way over to the Isle of Donk. From there, we're going to get our mining machine. We're going to take our mining machine into the mines, I guess. We're going to get a bunch of coal, and then we're going to put that coal in the locomotive, and then hopefully we can make our way all the way over to the Arctic. Is that something that we're going to be able to do today? Let's find out. You know what, actually, I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think what we need to do is add some water tanks onto here, and be able to pump water from back here to the front, and I think we've got enough coal to travel from all the way down south, all the way north, so we're just going to skip out the bit of going to get more coal. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves more tanks. We're going to shove them on top of here, which is kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. I might do them like this. Oh, should I? I mean, I could in fact just do that. That's kind of weird, and I don't know how I feel about it, but we could do that. No, that's not. No, actually, let's do it. Okay, we're going to make this, obviously, out of fresh water, and fresh water. We're then going to go to the back. We're going to do the same thing. 1 and 2, 3. There we go. And all of those, you guessed it, fresh water, please. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, with all of this fresh water, we should be able to delete this guy, zoom it to the front, zoom it all the way to there, and that's where the pumps will be. Alright, here we go. So pipes, let's do it. We need angled pipe first, actually, in green, sure. We'll attach that directly onto there. We'll get a T-piece, obviously, and we'll actually put that on there like this, and then we'll zoom these guys together. Yeah! We'll do that guy to there. We'll go ahead and hammer it through the side like this, which zooms it out here. And then we should be able to do something about it. Okay, so I think if I go ahead and put a pump on there now, we should be good. So as long as in is on the other side, there we go. We should be able to just put a hose connector on this side, and that will allow us to pump out of these into... I don't know where to put it, actually. I'm just going to shove it down. Oh, no, I can't. I'm going to shove it here. It's kind of inconspicuous as to where it is, but that's fine. And all that needs to do is to be able to connect onto where the water goes out, or in, or whatever. Here. Water in. So, delete that guy. Go to pipe. There we go. We're going to shove one of these guys on there, like this. And then we're going to zoom it backwards and hopefully connect it onto that hose piece. I think that'll work, but I actually don't know. So we'll chuck it down. We'll chuck it this way. And we'll do this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what that allows us to do then is take water from the back, put it into the front. That is just in case these guys in here actually run out of water. Also, we need a way of getting into this, sort of. So what I might do is have the full side open up. In fact, both sides be able to open up. Clearly that's not really like a normal boiler, but it is what it is. So if I, in fact, take this guy right here, down to there, and I cut it, am I accidentally cutting anything important? No, I'm actually not. That's crazy. Alright, paste that right there. We're going to go to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. If I cut that, have I cut anything important? Doesn't look like it. Alright, paste it right here. Yes. What we then got to do is have a way of it flipping open without it being super ugly. Although, actually, I did want to use these bits too. So let's grab this. I don't know how far along it goes. To there, apparently. So from here to... Oh. How far back? How far back? To here. Alright, I can figure that out. So there to here, I think. I don't know. Cut it, paste it, there we go. Go to the other side, cut it and paste it as well. And we're going to have to merge this with this, if possible. It's, well, I mean, it is. It is definitely possible. So if I just do this right here, and then maybe one of these right here. Oh, that doesn't quite work because there's a pipe in the way. Alright, hang on. Hang on. If I just do this real quick, merge that with that. There we go. Merge this with this. And then I delete this guy, put the pipe back in. We're good. Alright, cool. So now the sides are somewhat fine. Don't worry. Right, if we go to pivots now, we should be able to add some pivots to the top. Those pivots will allow it to open up, and that is what we need. So we'll do one there, and we'll do one here. That is for one side. And then we'll do one here, and we'll do one here, and that is for the other side. Okay, so merge this with this with this, that with that, and that with that. And there we go. Alright, we now need some buttons. And we need some, whatchamacallums. And then we'll be good. So this button needs to go to a switch box. Once we got the switch box, we should be alright. I am going to have this switch box somewhat, open. So that just in case it gets broken, we can actually fix it. Alright, this goes to here and here. There we go. And then the one on the other side goes to this one and this one. Okay. Then from there, we connect this to the button. This goes to here. And that should allow us to open up the entire thing. I also want another battery putting somewhere. Because I feel like we need one. There we go. Alright, so one side is positive, one side is minus. So off value is 0. Let's go with -1 on this side and 1 on the other side and hope that's right. Here we go. Let's test it out. Oh yeah! Alright, that works there. And then on this side, that works. Okay, maybe not 1. Maybe not 1, but I did get it right. So, 0.75. Alright, and then on the other side, minus 0.75. Let's spawn that in again. Here we go. No, it still breaks. It doesn't even have to be that much. Maybe 0.5 is fine. Let's do that. 0.5 and 0.5. Alright, let's test that and see if that works. Yep. Okay, that's all good. So if I need to, I can jump up here and fix everything in there. All the way to... not quite the front. Oh, actually, yeah, I can fix it all the way to the front. And pretty much all of this at the back as well. Yeah, okay. And then the other side, I can do the same thing. So this is a good... definitely a good feature. Definitely a good addition. What I also need to do is add another battery. We're going to grab one of these. And I'm actually just going to chuck it... I kind of want to put it under this seat, to be honest. So underneath both seats, we're going to add a battery. There we go. Let's connect that to there and there. And then what I'm going to do as well is connect this to here and there. And then this is going to connect to here and here as well. And then what else do we need? I need a button for each of these, of course. Here we go. Button. That is going to go right there. We'll connect this to here. We'll connect that to there. And this goes to there. And this goes to here. That should be everything, I think. Oh, actually, maybe I'll have a way of releasing steam as well, just in case I need to. So, we're going to put this guy right here. I need to only do this on one side, actually. So, delete that. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, grab this pipe. Alright, that's fine. We're going to get a valve. And I guess it's just going to be an on-off valve. Like this. Yep, fluid out. And then I'm just going to allow it to come out the side right here. I know this isn't the best, but I think it's fine. So, let's get ourselves one of these guys. Chuck it on there like that. That allows it to come straight out the side. And then one of these guys to come right here. And then some fluid ports that are just going to go directly on the edge. Here we go. 1, 2. And that's going to allow the steam to come out if we need it to, which is good. Alright, connect that to there. The button to release steam needs to go in here somewhere, I think. So, we'll put it here. Release steam. I don't know if that's going to help, but it might. So, we're going to connect that all the way over to here. That's already got electricity. Okay, that's got electricity. Everything in here has electricity. And I think we are good to go. I think. Another thing that wouldn't be such a bad idea is actually raising up how far the steam comes out, or where the steam comes out, just in case we need to actually use this cannon at the back. Also, maybe we need some extra ammo, but it'll be fine. Right, so let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to grab this one as well. I am actually going to go ahead and go down one. Yep, there we go. Cut it. We're going to raise it up actually quite far. All the way up to there. Which is insane. And we're going to raise all of these guys up as well. It's kind of an ugly thing to do, I know. But it's what we've got. It is. It's what we've got. Okay, so I actually need these guys too, please. There we go. Cut those. Raise them all the way up to there as well. There we go. Merge this with this, this with this, and connect them all down to this spot right here. Yeah. So the reason I'm doing this is just in case we do actually need to use the cannon on the back. We might be able to see. At least a little bit more anyway. Alright, that's all good. I also haven't actually got a whistle on this, but we're not going to add a whistle. Oh, maybe we should. It's fine. Alright, spawner in. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. I'm actually just going to push it out. In fact, it takes a while to heat up anyway, so might as well start the fire. There we go. And we're just going to push it out by hand. We're then going to get our trailers, and we're going to attach those on, and then we're going to head up north. Alright, we're all connected on. This is it. I'm only going to take 3 cars, because I feel like that makes sense. We obviously have the cannon right there. This is pretty much just to take on, like, helicopters and stuff like that. We've raised that up. It looks a little bit silly, but that's fine. We've got the ability now to open these, which allows us to fix things, and also check how everything is doing. If we go to the other side, obviously we can raise this one as well. There we go. We now have a way to release steam as well, and that's all good. I think we've got this in a pretty good situation. Hopefully, we don't have to take on too many enemies, but what do we have? So if I head north, we obviously have these guys. These are helicopters. We have this guy and this guy. They're pretty close to the track. Oh, and that as well. But there's only like 3 or 4 things that might fight us. We just get given 2 grand for some reason. Don't know why. But let's go. Alright, so I seem to remember this getting up to about 50 meters per second. And that is extremely fast. So, hopefully we make it to the Arctic in no time. Alright, we're up to 40. Yeah, okay. The steam, or the smoke, is actually a lot higher than it was as well. Which means, if I want to fight things in the water with that cannon, I totally can. Just look at how fast we are going, by the way. We are going 50 meters per second. This is faster than any steam locomotive ever went in real life. So, we're doing something right, I think. The thing is, I should have maybe added a dial to show us how much water is inside the system, because I don't currently know. Right here it says boiler 1 fluid volume is only 2.3, oh sorry, 0.23, 0.22, whereas this is 173. That one is 171. I don't know if these buttons, oh, did I add electricity? I did. Do I have a hose? Oh, we have a hose as well. Oh, someone thought about this. I've just dropped my... Okay. I need to make sure I don't drop anything else. Alright, I'm gonna wait until we're on a straight. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was terrifying. That was terrifying. Okay. I can jump from car to car now and get back in. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna leave that connected. If I do that, is it actually... Oh, it's filling it. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna leave that connected. And that's good. We've got water in there now, which means we will sustain... Oh, I might have cooled it down. Did I cool it down? No. Why are we slowing down so much? We're slowing down loads. Now we're just... Oh, I don't know what's going on. I might have introduced a little bit too much water to the system, and... We are wheel spinning like crazy now. Alright. I've throttled it back. Okay. We're now going 31. We're now going 37. We're wheel spinning again. With wheel slip, we need to make sure we slow it down. Okay. Let's try and make sure we don't wheel slip then. I don't know what just happened. Also, I completely glazed over the fact that I just fell off the train. I fell off the bridge and then ended up on my own train cars and got back in the locomotive. That is insane. I kind of want to see what it looks like when we release Steam. So, we're currently going 32. I'm going to go ahead and press it. There you go. Steam is getting released out of the system. And now we're going 40. So I think there's a bottleneck at the front. Essentially, the condensers probably can't deal with the amount of water or steam going into them. So that is likely the issue there. But maybe not. Who knows? Let's go ahead and push it again. See if we go past 42. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Can I do this now? Oh my. Alright, now we're up to almost 60. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And... alright. Let's slow it down to like 50% throttle. We'll maintain around 50 meters per second. And hopefully that's fine. I just need to get all the way to the Arctic. Okay. Are there any enemies nearby the line? I haven't been paying attention to where we are. Once we see an island relatively close on our left, we'll know we're about here. Which, actually might be coming up soon, I don't know. Alright guys, I think I'm actually on the strait that leads to this guy and this guy. I don't really fancy my chances against either of those. So what I might do is actually just sit and wait. Yeah, I think that is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit and wait. And hope that this guy and this guy just sail away. Because I really don't want to deal with them. Well, that's not what I wanted, but, it appears one of them might be sailing underneath to the other side. If it continues sailing this way, though, and it gets just as far as this, I'm happy going for it. I think I am. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm around here somewhere, but I don't know. I've turned off my boilers. Why does it look like that in here? Ugh. Our coal amount is currently at 641. There is no fluid in there. There's 100% fluid in boiler 2. Weird. And then obviously we have fluid back there as well in these tanks. I should have maybe put some dials in here to show how much is there, but it is what it is. Yeah, so a bunch of these are actually still full. That's good. Alright, well, we're going to wait for a bit. Although I've actually turned the firebox off, it is still eating coal, so we're actually just going to keep going. Yeah, that is wheel slip. That is what we're hearing. Yeah, we're just gonna go. It's definitely a bad idea. In fact, it's actually got worse. It's got worse since. What I should have done is created a locomotive that sits very low. Therefore, meaning that we couldn't actually get shot from the sides. This is a terrible idea, and I don't know why I'm going now. This is very dumb. Uh-oh, we are being fired upon. Okay, I could mount the gun. Oh, wow, we have sustained damage already. Are we on fire? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, put it out. Put it out. I think we're out. I think it's out. I actually don't know. Oh, we're on fire again. Oh, no. This could be terrible. This could actually be terrible. All right, fix it as much as we can and just keep going. Just keep it going. I should have maybe put more welders on it. Oh, we're on fire again. Oh my goodness. Okay. I should have put more welders on. I should have definitely added more welders. Okay. Do we still have train cars? We do still have train cars. The enemy warship is, in fact, behind us. It just missed. As long as we keep going here and we don't take a missile, we should be good. I think we might have made it past. I think we might have actually made it past. I'm going to keep an eye out for a missile launch, just in case. In fact, actually, just in case, let's launch a chaff. There we go. A singular chaff has been launched. Just in case. I don't see any missiles. It's launched a big round, but we're good. Okay. We're making it through. I think we've made it through. I think we made it past. This guy didn't get us. So as long as we keep going, there's only this little vessel down here. And that's it. I don't think we'll have to fight anything. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't think we'll have to fight anything else. Is our speed still staying high? It is. Alright. We might want to stop just to fix things real quick. Oh my. Did you see that? There's something back there firing off like anti-aircraft stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and launch another chaff, just in case. We don't have very much chaff, but it is definitely worth doing it when you might think there's a launch. You know, I actually completely forgot there was a light in here, but we're good. Alright, so, situation. Things inside are fixed. Our speed is staying at around 40. Could probably increase that. 41. Okay. And we have sustained a little bit of damage. Can't really see what damage we've got on the outside, or the inside actually from here. But it looks okay. So I'm just going to continue as is, I think. Alright, if you were wondering why I didn't actually fire back on those ships, well, they are large warships, and all I have is 2 tiny autocannons. We actually don't really have very much ammo either, so that is a problem. The other problem that I've literally just spotted is that my hose, my only hose, is gone. So, on our way up, I believe there might be a stop that we might be able to steal a hose from. So, Magnus Shipbreaking Ltd, we might be able to steal a hose from there. But we have to make it there first. So, we're quite far away currently. Oh, and this guy is underneath the bridge. Okay, we're also going to have to slow down when we get to this island, so I need to be on the lookout for said island. Are we slowing down? No, we're going the same speed. Okay, good. Yeah, we're in a good situation here. That's not good. That's really bad. In fact, we are slowing down. I haven't applied any brakes or anything like that, and I don't know why we are slowing down. No, actually... Our boiler temperature is going down as well. Our boiler temperature is probably going down because we're getting further north. And actually, yeah, we've gone past this point, so we're actually around here now, which means we are in the cold. So I suppose that's why. Maybe. I actually really don't know. Anyway, we're at the island now, which is this island right here. Which means we should probably slow down, but it's slowing down automatically, so we're just gonna keep going, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna sail through. Obviously, we're not sailing, but you know what I mean. Oh, good. Okay, so the sun is coming up. That is very, very nice to see. I think what I'm going to do, by the way, is once we get to the Arctic, we're going to maybe buy... I was going to say the train station? I mean, that's kind of expensive for just a train terminal. But we could maybe buy... the airport. We can't afford it. We can't afford it. What about this train terminal? How much is that? Oh, no, why is everything so expensive? It's all very expensive. Never mind, we're probably not going to buy anything. Except from... what are we going to buy? We're going to buy propellant. That's why we're here. And it's very expensive. So we're going to have to get all the way up to here, buy propellant, and then drive all the way back... all the way down here, past any of the enemies, all the way back down to probably Terminal Komodo. That's insane. Oh, that is a big journey. Okay, right, we might actually have to fight someone soon, and I think it's going to be a helicopter, so I believe we are around here, I think? As long as we see an island on our left, which I do, it's just there. It's around there, somewhere. There's an island in the fog. I swear there's an island there. Yeah, there it is. It's, okay, you can see it if I turn to the right. It's literally just there. Anyway, that means we are actually here, which means we're about to take on a helicopter. Okay, I think that's probably the only thing we could even fight, to be honest. So, it'll be interesting. That right there is a bend to the right, which means we are here. We are literally right here. The enemy vessel is off to our left-hand side somewhere. Unfortunately for us, it is extremely foggy, and I can't see a single thing. However, I very much expect that... that was a missile. Oh, there's the helicopter. Oh, there's the helicopter. Yes. Go, 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 go. Okay, aim. It's firing missiles. I think... I don't know if I've hit it or not. Yeah, I didn't actually expect it to be firing missiles, I'm not gonna lie. How fast are we going? 27? We are slowing down still. This is bad. If I see another missile coming in, I'm gonna go ahead and launch a chaff. Although I'm actually gonna do that anyway. There we go, a chaff has been launched. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, we've lost a train car. Alright, I don't think we're gonna need that one anyway. Not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah. No, we're not gonna need that one because we might need more though. And it's still firing missiles at me. This is terrifying. Okay, launch a chaff. Just keep launching random chaff. How much do we have? We have loads left. Alright, launch another one. I can see a missile coming in. It's hit the... Oh, they might actually be hitting the other train car. We might be alright now. That might actually give us enough room to get out of here. I hope so. Maybe. Okay, we've made it to the islands, which means we are currently here. Alright, this is where we are at. So, we'll get through this island, a group of islands right here. We'll then get through this group of islands, and then we'll actually be in the Arctic, because there will be icebergs around us. Yeah, and then we just gotta continue up. We're gonna have to go this way, go right. Probably gonna have to jump off the locomotive here. Switch the train tracks so we end up going this way. But I think what we'll have to do is change over to pushing these instead of pulling them. Hopefully that'll work out fine, but I really don't know if it will. Oh, we've done it. We have made it to the next group of islands, which means I think we're safe from the helicopter and all of the rockets that it might start firing at us on the way back. That's right. We're obviously going to come back through here, so we might have to fight that again. Ooh, look at that. There's our first icebergs. So we are almost there. We have sustained a little bit of damage. We've had a fight. Well, I don't know if you can call it a fight. With a large warship, and we've had a fight with a helicopter. Which again, I don't know if you can call it a fight. We are still going around 30 meters per second, which isn't too bad. It is, of course, 20 meters per second slower than we should be going. I don't actually know why, but yeah, we're still moving, and that's all that matters. Okay, we've traveled down the line a little bit more, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have no idea where we are. I have no idea where we are. I think we're actually coming up to this island right here. So, very soon, we're gonna be at this place, which is where I want to try and get maybe a hose. A hose to replace the hose that we lost by getting shot at. So, yeah, that would be good. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're making it. We are actually making it. I wanted to be at this point during daytime, to be honest, but right there is the Arctic volcano. Its name is Mount Paradise. Interesting. Oh, it's actually sunrise. Oh, and there's a boat down there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're going through a bridge. All right, be careful here. Yes, once we pass out the other side, look at that. That is beautiful. We got another bridge in front of us. We go round that side, and I believe just after... Oh. Yeah, just after that, we'll end up at Magnus Shipbreaking is where we want to be. But look at that. That is magnificent. It's beautiful. Oh, wait, this is it. All right, we've made it to the island that we wanted to get to, at least the first island we want to get to. After this, we've only got to go round the bend, round this bit, and then we need to go this way. I believe this is the place we need to get to. So before we do that, let's go ahead and stop here at the shipbreaking and see what this is all about, shall we? All right, let's go ahead and whack the brakes on. There we go. I actually don't think there's anything here for me, but let's just go see. All right, I'm gonna whack this in here. I don't think there'll be any... Yeah, I don't actually think there'll be anything we need. No, there isn't, is there? There's nothing we need. I'm gonna go check inside this building real quick, see if there's any crates. But if there's no crates, then we can just continue on with our day, because that's just how it is. All right, yeah, there's nothing in here. That is what it is. This place, I feel like it should be used for something, and I believe it used to be used for something, but I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to get back in, and we're going to continue on our journey, please. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of random stuff going on here, but I think what I want to do is change tracks, to be honest. There's... Oh, this is a bit of a mismatch, and I can't quite work out where anything is going to go, so we're going to ignore this bit and head over to the next bit. There's just so much going on there. Okay, we'll head over to the next intersection, which is this bit right here. Yeah, I believe. Yep. And that is where we're going to pick up our stuff. Uranium processing. Interesting. Okay, I've not actually been up there before. It's crazy how many places I haven't been in this game. Even though there's not actually that many places. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and travel this way. So we just got to go around the bend, which is the bend we're on right now. And then I need to somehow put my train, or my locomotive, behind these. I don't know how that's going to go. Alright, so, what I think we do is we actually whack the brakes on here. We disconnect the first trailer, or the first car, train car. Boop, there we go. I do want to fix those, but yeah, we're going to disconnect that there. I'm then going to start moving forwards, which should allow us to get out of the way. I didn't want to go this way, I don't think. No, I want to reverse backwards, please. There it is. Alright, remove the brakes. We're going to go backwards. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to smash into the thing. Alright, that'll do. Full brakes. Okay, really don't want to fall off the side, so I'm going to go up here gingerly. We're going to do that, which means we're going to go left. So let's jump back in. Really quickly. Here we go. Yep, move. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have been really bad. It could have been really bad, but it wasn't. Turn reverse off. Okay, remove brakes. Alright, so we're going to zoom forwards. It's going to take us left. Okay. So far, so good, I guess. We're then going to push those cars from there to here. We're then going to reverse this backwards, attach the cars onto the front of the locomotive, reverse them both backwards, send them both this way, and then these train cars will obviously be on the front. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so whilst that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and push this button, which means this is going to go straight this way, and then we can sort out the rest. It would also be kind of nice to go check out that island, but no, we're going to push this forwards, and we'll work it out. We'll work it out. I don't know what we're going to do in the rest of the video, I'm not going to lie. I've never even been here to check what this even looks like, to be honest. So it could look weird. I don't know. Anyway, we've pushed it so it's almost past. I do want to fix all of these hoppers, so we will end up doing that. But yeah, I think we're good there. Okay, I'll let it just go, that's fine. We are going to reverse backwards. I hope that it doesn't come off the tracks. If we do this, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's reverse backwards slowly. Slowly does it, please. Alright, it's going alright so far. We're staying on the track. That's nice. And then as soon as we are past this, we should be able to go forwards again. And that'll be nice. Here we go. So go forwards now. I don't have a connector on the front. I don't have a connector on the front. Oh, no! Oh, that's really, really bad. That's really bad. I might have come all the way here for actually, like, no reason. I wonder if there's any switchovers as we get there. In fact, that would have probably made more sense anyway. Reverse backwards. We gotta sort this out. We've actually gotta sort this out. Reverse backwards a little bit more. There we go. We've passed the thing. Yeah. Oh, we have just about passed the thing. I don't know if that's fine. Hopefully it is. Who knows? Alright, get back inside. Turn the reverser off. Go forwards. Yeah, it's turning. It's turning. Go, go, go. Alright. Put the brakes on. And let's go and push the things backwards again. Oh, that is really bad. That is a misplay on my end, isn't it? Jeez. Alright, I'm going to reverse backwards. Real slow. To begin with. Okay. Oh, that's really fast. Ugh. Okay, right. For some reason, it put the brakes back on when I didn't want it to. I need to actually... I need to go back there and I need to press that button on the thing. Because otherwise it's just going to keep going away from us because we'll never attach. Okay. We're in a situation now where we should be good. Oh, I'm making so many mistakes. It is probably worth saying. For me right now, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, been awake quite a while whilst making this video, which is crazy and stupid. But, we're good. Alright, we're attached, Dom. Make it go forwards. Turn the brakes off. Off we go. We could have done this ages ago. Like, literally ages ago, but it is what it is. We got our 2 train cars behind us. We're going down the line now, which is just this bit right here. We'll be there soon. Oh, something I hadn't even been looking at is the coal amounts. We made it all the way to the Arctic with like 150 to 170 coal. That's not bad. Or was it a bit more than that? Maybe it was a bit more. Nah, it was about that. Anyway, we are here. This is it. This is what we made the journey for. And if there is no crossroad here, and if I can't actually load the propellant into the hoppers, I am going to be mighty upset. I've been told that it is due to hoppers, like you're supposed to put the propellant in hoppers. However, there is a big however here. I don't know if that's even true. I have no idea. But anyway, we're zooming in. The whole situation about switching it over doesn't even matter anyway, because it's not at the end of the track, it's still at the side. So actually, we should be able to load it anyway. This is it right here. This is it. Guys, this is it. Oh my goodness. Yes, and it is hoppers. So we move this to the right. I need to make sure that my train cars are underneath it. But that's all good. Just ignore the fact that that's happening. It's fine. it's fine. Okay, what do I need to do? I'm gonna fix some things before we actually put the stuff in the cars. I'm gonna fix up these hoppers right here and this one. There we go. I'm gonna fix up this most of the way as well. And that's all good. Alright. We can buy crude oil from here too. It's interesting. Right, let's go ahead and get in here. We'll actually try and move forwards as much as we sort of possibly can. And hope for the best here. Is that able to reach? Not quite, but if I did this, maybe. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I mean, if I did that, is it in? I don't know. It's very expensive to miss. So let's just go ahead and fill up the first one first. And hope that that's all good. I don't know if it's even... Is it reaching the second line? I think it's reaching the second line. Ugh. Okay, right. Bring it back this way then, a little bit. Okay. We might have to reverse backwards a little bit to actually allow this in. Oh, this is weird. I don't like it. It'd be cool if there was a laser on this. Anyway, let's reverse backwards like a tiny touch. And that'll be it. Alright, here we go. Is that it? If we reverse backwards a tiny touch, who knows? No, a bit further. Alright. There we go. We're underneath it now. That is perfect. And let's start dropping it. Alright, there it goes. So we started with 130,000. Each of these costs us 80. This is madness. This is absolute madness. Solid propellant is getting loaded though, and that's good. This journey is insane. Absolutely. Alright, well, whilst that's happening, I'm just gonna have a little look around. I've never been here before. Unless I've been here like a very long time ago. Yeah, I have played this game for many, many years. Look at this. So there's a bunch of like refinery looking stuff. Bunch of balls. Everybody loves balls, right? Right, guys? Right? We've got a little control building here, so I'm gonna go check the control building. See if there's anything in here that I need. Although I kind of feel like there's not going to be anything in here that I need. At all. But it's fine. Yeah, nothing at all. Cool. There's a wardrobe. That's good. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, we've had a look around. Nothing that we need. We just gotta wait for this to fill up, and then we can make our way out of here. Oh, okay, something that I need as well is... I'm just gonna go ahead and shove this back in here. I'm gonna run to one of these other gantries, and I'm gonna steal this! Yes, that's right. We're stealing things. That's correct. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck this from here into there. And I'm going to go get another one, and I'm going to chuck it in our storage as well. So let's grab this, and we'll chuck it in our little storage thing. Ignore the fact the wheels are turning. It's fine. Yeah, shove it in there. We're good. Okay, right. Now we need to make sure that we're not losing any of this stuff. We're at 600. We're at 700. I think it's got 825. I think that's our maximum, so we're going to let it continue. We're at 75,000 altogether. And it's working out. Alright. I don't know how I feel right now. This seems weird. I don't know how much propellant goes in a solid booster either, by the way. And the main reason we're here, in case I didn't tell you guys at the start, which I don't think I did, we are here because to make missiles work, we actually needed solid propellant. And that's why we're here. We're getting the solid propellant from here. That's crazy. The other way of doing it was actually making it, but I didn't feel like that. Alright, so that's 833, which means we could put more in. I don't know how much fits. I actually have no idea how much fits. Maybe it's 875? Would that make sense? Maybe that would make sense. Let's see if it gets to 875. 876? Alright, I have no idea how much solid propellant we can fit. I really don't know. I think I'll leave myself with about 50,000. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. We got loads to move now. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and just chuck it into this one. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Alright, well, we'll do it. But in fact, drop this. I'll pick it up in a second. Obviously, you guys probably can't see very much right now. And that's fine. I just need to pick up as much solid propellant as I can. And it is 900 instead, actually. Alright, there we go, 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 there we go. Go ahead and get the last little bits. I can't see how many there is left. That might be it. Alright, let's go ahead and dump these in here as well. There's only 14 in the back. That's an interesting amount. Let's have a little look. So, that's got 14. There is none left on the top of here. That's 900. We have 60,000 left. I think that's enough. I think we now need to start our return journey. Oh, this feels awful. I really do wish I'd put a bed in this, but never mind. So, we're now going to return backwards. We're going to reverse. Hopefully, it's going to put us on the right track. Oh, don't know how I feel about that. But we're going to continue backwards. And if I need to change tracks back here, we will. Alright, so this is the situation, or this is the point where we need to press this button right here so that we go left instead of straight. Yes, so let's go ahead and push this. And that is going to lead us on a path back to our base. At least I hope so, anyway. Not going to fix the damage on that. I don't think I need to. So let's just get back inside and turn the brakes off. And we should just start going back. Hopefully left. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. We are going to be on the opposite track to where we left our other train car. So we're not going to hit into that. Which means we've got a free run all the way back. And there's no enemies nearby. At least that we can see right now anyway. That's good. Alright, well, we are on our way south again, which is nice. It's really good that we got out of here, because there is a medium-sized vessel within the boundary right here. It is literally on the island we were just at. As well as that, there is a light vessel, or a small vessel, that is around there too, and another medium vessel that is moving in. So, yeah, kind of crazy. But we are on our way south now, so we're around... In fact, I don't know where we are. I have no idea where we are. We're about to hit an island, so I'm assuming we're either here or we're actually all the way down here. It's been a while, so I don't really know. Now, I would assume we're actually still quite far north, so we're probably at these islands or these islands right here. Although, actually, saying that, I don't see any icebergs off to the sides, so we might have already got all the way down to here. That would be crazy. Okay, there's two islands, which means it is definitely not this one. It is probably this bit right here. I don't see how it could be that bit. Maybe, because I haven't seen any iceberg. We must be that high up, though, because there's no way we're anywhere else. We're either here or we're here, and in fact, we must be at this one, because I don't see any icebergs. I don't see any icebergs. It's really putting me on. Oh, maybe there is an iceberg out there, actually. Okay, I think we're at these ones, then. Okay, that's fine. Okay, because we are still not really going as fast as we know this thing can go, I'm going to go ahead and whack the brakes on. We're going to jump off with our welding torch. We're going to go ahead and open up the side right here. And I'm going to see if there is actually anything that is even, like, slightly damaged. Because we have been shot a little bit. You know, and obviously if we've been shot a little bit, maybe... just maybe there is damage in here. So we're just gonna get in. Oh, never mind. I didn't see anything damaged in there, actually. I didn't. So there might actually be no damage. Which is, crazy. Yeah. There's no damage in there. That I can see. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and whack this on and see if there is any damage. That maybe I can't see, but... there isn't. Alright, never mind. Alright, stopping for no reason, this thing just slowed down. I think what the case is maybe it's not as warm as it maybe could be, so that's why we're going so slow. And the reason it's not as warm as it could be is actually because we're still in the cold weather. As soon as we get into the green, the locomotive will probably move a bit quicker. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if that's the case. Oh my goodness, look at that! We went past the train car that we accidentally got shot off of us last time. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. And when I say last time, I just mean the last bit of the adventure on our way up, rather than on our way down. But look, we're going! We're still moving, and that is awesome. I think that is actually... I can't remember where we were. I don't know where we were when that happened. I feel like it was here, but I don't know. It could be that we are actually around this area now. That would be insane, because we're almost home. Okay, so I haven't really seen anything that showed me where we are in a long, long time. And honestly, it is getting... it's been ages. We haven't really done anything, and it's been ages. So, we are currently here. This is literally the only place we could possibly be. Unless... no, that is literally the only place we could possibly be. So, that means we are nowhere near home. We're halfway there. Actually, probably more than... I don't know if that is more. I don't know if that is more than halfway there. But we've done alright. We've done alright. Yeah, presumably there is going to be like a bend... so there's a bend out of it. So there's this bend here. And then it's going to bend all the way further round to the right in a second. And then as long as it bends left again, slightly, we know where we are. So it's bending right again. Yeah? Yeah, I think this is right. So it bends right out of here. Bends right again, but actually quite a bit further. And then it'll bend left again. And then we'll know where we are. I think. Oh my goodness, we're so far still. This is crazy. All I have to do is get the propellant to a workbench. That is my main goal, and pretty much my only goal right now. Okay, we're getting to the end of the right bend and the start of the left bend. So yes, we are definitely right here. The problem is, there is an enemy helicopter off to the side. There's also an enemy warship around here somewhere. So we still have to stay somewhat vigilant, just in case a missile comes out of nowhere. And I'm not gonna lie, it is so foggy, I don't even know if I would see a missile coming. So there's that. Oh, there we go, yes. So the thing is, obviously now that we're in a warmer climate, we are actually at a warmer temperature in the boiler, which means that we are going a faster speed. That is good. Alright, we're currently going 45. And I guess we might get up to 50 again. Interesting. Guys, we've made it back to the main line. Like, the main line between the Isle of Donk and Terminal Komodo, which is good, because we need to, obviously, go forwards. Right, hang on. Brake! Take the brake off. Go! Charge! Please say this works. Yeah, it's on the right, so it will take us to the right-hand side. All right, run our way to Terminal Komodo. We'll be there very soon, and the propellant will be delivered. That is amazing. Also, just in time for sunrise. Haha, yes. Okay, so we are back home, but we are going to get sent into the right... Yeah, I thought so. Knee break! Okay. Whew. All right, return it. There we go. I don't know how much coal we had left, but let's have a little look. Coal left is 205, so we can get all the way to the Arctic and back with 600 coal. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and return this to the workbench. Okay, and how much propellant do we now have? 914. Very nice. Guys, we have done it. Also, just because I do actually want to check, let's go ahead and get ourselves a... Wait, are these all... Hang on. Hang on one second. These are all empty, so let me go ahead and save this over the previous version. There we go. And then let's get a booster. Actually, no. What is it called? Rocket. Yes, there we go. Let's get ourselves a small rocket booster. There we go. It is obviously full, so we're going to go ahead and spawn it in. We had 914, and now... Wait, we still have 914. It didn't fill it. It didn't even fill it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we should be able to fire rockets now, so that'll be good. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We actually went all the way to the Arctic and back. It took me hours, but it worked. So there you go. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye. Wait, what's that? Okay, we're good.